What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the Bit of Footy YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be versing Cardman22 in an AFL Guess the Logo challenge. Basically, what's going to happen is that one person will send a snippet from an AFL logo, and the other person, just by looking at that snippet, will have to guess which AFL logo that snippet belongs to. Each of us will be sending in 5 snippets to each other, and if you can guess correctly which AFL logo that snippet belongs to, you get a point. If you can't, you don't get a point. Whoever gets the most points at the end of the video will win. So let's get into it. Alright, so I reckon since you're the guest, Cardy, I reckon you can start off first. You can send through the first piece of a logo and I will have to guess it.
Alright, so I've actually cropped these quite small to make things a lot more difficult. So
great.
The first one should be the easiest of the lot.
Lord.
To be honest with you, now looking back at this, to give you a chance of getting a point, which you should get at least 1 or 2 points. So yeah. I'll send through the logo and I'll see if you can see it.
Okay. What the fuck is that? You said that was going to be easy. Jesus Christ.
Well, there's your first logo.
So
what are you thinking right now?
What color? So it's red, white, and blue. Is that the colors that we're looking at here? It's not any different colors.
If that's what you think it looks like, then that's what you can go with. Now, you might think it's the Bulldogs. But think about it. There might be other logos with white outline that are red and blue.
Yeah, you've done me here. You've really done me.
I have thrown you off with what I thought was one of the easier ones. I tell you, they're not easy. None of them are easy.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go the Dogs. I literally have nothing else to what?
Do you want to send through the logo now?
Yeah, go on, send through the logo. I'm actually like intrigued to see what it is. My guess is the Western Bulldogs.
Let's go on the Dogs and
okay, there we go. All right, yeah.
So
it's the 100-year one. Nice.
Well, that's the one they're using this year. So I've come to
enough.
notice that over the last few years that a few weeks, sorry, that's the one that they're rolling out for everything, all the graphics, all the game day stuff. So
is that off the footy in the logo? Is that
I'm trying to remember what part it would be off the footy. Yes.
Okay.
So that's it. So you zoom in and there's a little stripe coming off. That's why I said you can't overthink it, because you clearly could see it was red, white, and blue. And what other clubs in the AFL have that? Those colour schemes at least. So
okay, now fair enough. I got it correct. Thank fuck for that. But that was a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Since you started me off with a sort of easy one, I think I'll start you off with a easy one as well to make it fair. So I'm setting through my piece of the logo. Here we go. Did you get it? That is an E.
Okay,
this one should be relatively easy.
Should be easy. If this is the easiest one, then I think we could be in for a good one. If this is one of the harder ones, then I think I could maybe wipe the floor here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you watched back the video you did with UCAT, but I'm almost certain there was a similar one. If we're going, is this a current logo?
Yeah,
because it's the E in a current logo, so surely this is the font of the Brisbane Lions logo. So that's my guess, Brisbane.
You're locking in Brisbane?
I will lock in Brisbane.
Okay, well, I'm going to send through what the answer is. Are you ready?
The Bulldogs? That's the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's the Bulldogs. Nah, I'm only taking the piss. It was the Brisbane logo.
I was going to say, because of the font. The font to the E.
Oh my god! Yeah,
you really threw me off there when you put the Bulldogs on. I'm like, no, I'm looking at that. That's not the same E at all.
Yeah, it's not the same E whatsoever. Damn. But yeah, no, fair enough. We're one apiece. Fair dues.
Now, this is going to be an interesting one. Once again, they're all very zoomed in, but I've obviously given you multiple colours at least to work with, not just the one. Because if I gave you one colour, then it could be honestly anything.
Oh. Interesting. Wow.
Now you can zoom in on Discord, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if that gives you much, but it is a small part of a logo. There's white and then there's that other colour.
Yeah. The other colour wouldn't happen to be maroon, would it? That would be crazy.
Nah, there surely can't be multiple back-to-back logos of the same team by any chance, conveniently enough. Couldn't be, right?
Like, you really don't see that colour in any other logo besides Brisbane's one. So I'm going to go the Brisbane Lions as my guess for this one.
So this is for back-to-back Brisbanes. And
Sure.
we probably didn't want to get the same logo, did we?
Yeah,
But unfortunately...
It is
It is
Brisbane.
Brisbane.
Okay, fair enough.
Now, you look back on it, and you're probably right. You can tell it is maroon. Now, you may not have seen it as clearly if I didn't put the Brisbane logo, or you didn't put it in earlier. So, I mean, I can't do much about it because that was always going to be my logo number 2. So, that's whatever.
Fair enough.
So, 2 to 1.
Alright, remember how I said you may hate me before? I'm about to send through a piece of a logo, which is probably going to be the most difficult one.
Right.
To guess. But it should be very interesting to see.
I can't see that.
Can you actually?
Well, I can see it's like very. It's white and black strip, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Look, having black and white, it could be any club, to be honest with you, because there are wide variety of clubs with that. Maybe it's not as difficult as I once thought. They could possibly be the eye of a club, but I don't think it's an eye because of how straight the line is. I'm thinking it's probably more likely Port Adelaide. The border of the white prison bar is my guess, because I think, but it could also be Collingwood. It's honestly a 50-50 here, but I am going to assume you've gone Port, so I don't want to spend too much more time guessing. Let's just go Port Adelaide for my second guess.
Okay, no, fair enough. I'm about to send in the logo. Here we go. You ready? And I'm not even joking. I completely forgot about Richmond and how much white there is on that logo as well, to be honest. So you've done well there. That's my bad for not even considering Richmond and the options. Now, what part of the Richmond logo did you pick? Because that's a straight line down. It's like, it's not where the tiger is. It's like, what do they call it? Like I don't even know what like the sides of like the tiger are called. Like
the shield.
The badge, the shield, yeah. I took it
okay.
out from there. But, yeah, that's what it is.
Absolute Muppet. All right, well, I've got a logo number 3.
I feel like you got to hit me hard after what I've just done. Or not. Jesus. Pat. Really? Yeah. You didn't just try to get me with Collingwood, did you? You didn't think I don't know my logo, bro? I know that color in my logo, and I know where it is placed in my logo. So I'm going to lock in with utter confidence, unless you're about to make me look like an absolute dickhead. I'm locking in the Collingwood logo because I know that colour from my logo.
I'm thinking about it now. You're a Collingwood fan. That didn't even hit me when making this video. How could I not have assumed that? For God's sakes.
So yeah, I'm locking in Collingwood. It'd be a shock if it's not.
God. Alright, well, the last 2 are definitely tougher. I can tell you that for a fact. But
okay,
Jesus Christ.
How many logos have you said? 1, 2...
This is the third one. So
okay.
You've gotten 3. I've got it. It's kind of like a penalty shootout here. I need to get the next one right, pretty much.
I promise you this part is bigger than the last one, so you won't have to zoom in that much. But here we go.
Yeah, you did stump me with that last one. It started with an easy one with the E, and then you get that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Which could have been anything.
But this one is a little bit... I'm setting it through. There we go.
It's a distinctive shape that, to me...
It is a current logo, yes.
Oh, for God's sakes, that could be... Oh, a handful of clubs. I don't think it's Adelaide, actually. The one I think might... But then you said there's no white, but I still think if I'm going to pick a side right now, Geelong would be my pick. It's just a weird shape. It could maybe be the eye of a cat or the mouth, maybe. Yeah, I guess Geelong's my pick.
You going with Geelong?
I guess I have to, and if I'm getting that one wrong... If it's Carlton with that shape, you can get stuffed, mate. I'm going Geelong.
You're looking at Geelong. Well, remember when you said it's not Adelaide? Well, it is Adelaide.
So what part of Adelaide's logo did you pick? A wing.
Yeah, it's the wing.
It's one of the wings, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the wing on top. It's like right.
Oh, for God's sakes! Right. Well, this could be a very easy finish there for you if you get one more right. It could be a pretty expected finish.
Here. That would be insane. What is this
your fourth logo? Do I go my toughest one? Yes or no? I'm going to save my toughest one till the end.
Okay. Okay.
Let me send in number 4. Number 4. also is quite tough.
Okay, now this is the tough one actually.
So that's what I'm saying, that there's less
Just to
assurity with this one
confirm, the
because of the
colours
color
are black
combination.
and white. It's not like a. It's not.
Yeah,
meant
you
to be
have
like a PNG.
you screwed me with a PNG one. I don't do PNG, so you know that 2 colors. I'm being nice.
All right. Yeah, no. In my head, I'm either. Oh, it could be St Kilda too, actually. The black and white could either be the Saints, the Power, or it could also be the Tigers as well. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh fuck! I'm actually really. I'm gonna go the Saints. I'm locking in the Saints. I'm gonna go St Kilda.
Alright, you've gone the Saints.
I'm gonna. By the quietness, I don't think I've got it right, but I'm going St Kilda. This is tense. Yes, let's go. It was the Saints. Fucking hell, that one.
Oh, I thought that was a hard one, but then again, you could think of the shield at the bottom.
Yeah, the roundness though, because I think there is a part in Port Adelaide's logo that has that type of roundness as well. That's why it threw me off.
Yeah,
That's
you
huge.
guessed well.
Alright. Hopefully this one's kind of... Okay, no. Oh, I mean, this one's not big, but it's got enough colours. So it's not like too bad. It doesn't just have black and white at least. But I've sent it through.
Once again, it's small. Blue and white. I think because you don't want me to pick North Melbourne. But if it's not North Melbourne, it could be the Western Bulldogs. And it could be... Well, it could even be West Coast, actually, because West Coast, I think, have a white in their eye. I honestly think that's more of a blue, a Bulldogs blue. So my first initial guess was North, and then I was thinking it could be West Coast, but I don't think it's the right blue. Screw it. I can't win anyways. I'm going to guess the Bulldogs again.
Alright. The Bulldogs again. Alright, I'm sending in the logo. And you are correct. Yeah.
That's a bit of relief there, to be honest with you, because I didn't want to go on here and look absolutely terrible. At least I got that one right.
Nah, fair enough. Nah, you got it right. It is the Bulldogs blue. I think the North Melbourne blue was a little bit more darker than that one, so
yeah.
Fair play. All right, so here we go. Last logo. I've went perfect so far.
Good luck
Can
with
I
this
go 5 out of 5?
All right, this is my last logo.
Okay. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Oh. Oh no, Pat.
What?
I think I've got it already.
You have?
I think. Okay, now I'm having a deeper look at it, just because, like, color-wise.
So what were you laughing about at the start?
Because I was very confident that it was the Hawthorn one, like the beak of the hawk in the logo.
Okay.
But then, like, the coloring is like the hard bit. No, you know what? I feel like I see where it goes. I'm going to lock in the Hawthorn logo. This is for 5 out of 5.
You've gone Hawthorn. This is for 5 out of 5, yeah?
Yep. Please.
All right, let me send in the logo.
Get fucked.
Told you that would be a difficult one.
I wasn't even. That's fine. I mean,
that's what I call smart. I told you.
No,
you weren't gonna get that.
That is fair though. It is a current logo. I thought you were gonna do. I thought you were just gonna do teams that are currently in, but no, I didn't say that. I didn't specify. So that is fair game. That is fair game. All right. Well, I've got one incorrect. I have technically one already, but
you have one.
Let's just see if you can get this one right.
But this is now worth 3 points just for the fun of it. So if I get this, I'll win.
Okay, all right. You know what? If you get this one, you can win. I will. I am so confident you're not going to get this.
Well, you better not now say that, because I'm going to probably get it now, because you're an idiot for saying that.
All right, fair enough. 3,
all right, let's put it in.
2, 1, bam.
Oh, get you. That's not the actual one, right?
No.
No, it's not, because you literally just did that one before. Didn't you?
No, this is off a different logo.
That's the exact same one. That's the exact same one as the one before. Okay, well, I can't tell if that's just a white strip or if that's white with black. So you got to tell me.
No, it is white with black. I'll be fair, it is white with black.
So you've done two of the exact same. Okay, it was Richmond before, and I didn't consider Richmond last time, so it can't be Richmond again. Is this a current or former? I assume it's current.
It is current.
So can't be Brisbane. Or it could have been I. No, it can't because it's a straight line. Well, it's either Saints or Port. I don't feel like you would have done the Pies. Do I back in Port Adelaide twice in a row here after the last one wasn't up? I mean, you know what? It's St Kilda's. I don't think has that. Oh, but it could be the. All right, I was gonna go Port, but I've changed my mind. I'm gonna go St Kilda. It could be the Cross. So I'm gonna lock that one in. Eddie.
Okay. You're lucky you did.
Yep.
This is to win the game somehow. I don't know how.
Somehow he's gifted me this, but I feel like now I've fucked it.
Here we go. It's sending through in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, what a last minute swap. I was going to go the Power, but then I thought, I reckon it could be the Cross of the Saints.
So fucked.
And somehow that's been awarded 3 points because the point system's rigged on this show. But you know what? I don't give a crap.
That is...
The Saints.
You know what? That is fair because I've given you 2 of the same thing.
Do you know that's probably, as sad as it is, that's probably the most I'm going to be celebrating over the Saints all year. And it's over a bloody logo quiz.
But yeah, that is the video done and dusted. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, I'm sure you have because it's got like close to 47k subs or whatever. But if you haven't, miraculously, check out Cardman22's channel, linked in the description below. And yeah, cheers guys for watching this video. Pat, you got anything to say?
Not sure how I won that, but I'll cop all the criticism in the comments spam below. That's fair.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright guys, cheers for watching this video. Catch ya.